Well, it was great to send our seniors out with a win on the last home game of their senior season. And as I said after the game, anytime you win, you got to be happy. It's tough to win. Certainly, we hope to play a little better this week, especially offensively. And really, we played the last second half a little better defensively, but the first half wasn't very good either. So we've got some improvement to make, and certainly we'll need to play a very talented Georgia team.
Okay. Questions for Coach Johnson?
Turnovers have played a big role in recent games with Georgia. Do you expect it to be the same this week?
It's usually the same in every game, yeah. But I think that to be successful and to have a chance, you need to be plus in the turnover margin and be really sound in the kicking game. If you can do those two things, it usually gives you a chance to be competitive and have a chance in the game.
Coach, if someone was moving to Georgia this week, how would you describe to them what clean, old-fashioned hate is?
I think it's a game between two state schools. That's been a rivalry game for a while that the alumni and fans want to win. I think the players know each other because the majority of the players are from the state. They've played against each other in high school. So, it's like almost every place has. When the two state schools or two equivalents play each other. From North Carolina State to Auburn, Alabama to whoever you go to, it's kind of when the two state schools get together, everybody wants to win.
Going back to when you first started playing sports, what was your first memory of a rivalry, and what can you talk about that?
To be honest with you, I don't know. Everybody I played was a rivalry. I didn't see any difference. I just felt that when I was playing, that's kind of the way I was. I didn't like anybody I played.
Don't know if you're aware of this. This game always, produces questions about ACC versus SEC, and
Only if the SEC wins.
the last 2 years, the ACC teams are 7-1 in state rivalry games against SEC.
Mm-hmm.
Does that mean anything to you? Is that the ability thing?
Well, it means that I think our league is pretty good. I mean, we're probably the only team that's an underdog this year. I saw I think Clemson and Louisville are probably 3 touchdown favorites. Florida State's probably a little less than that, and we are what we are. So I think it's just an example that the ACC doesn't have to take a back seat in football to anybody.
Georgia's offense gets a lot of the headlines, but have you seen – you've always been very complimentary of their defensive and their skill athletes in the past. Have you seen something, just another year of good athletes on the field for Georgia?
You talking about on defense? Yeah, I mean they roll about 8 or 9 defensive linemen who were all 4- and 5-star guys, and there's 6'4", 6'5", 300, 6'6", 265. I mean, they're good players. I think Roquan Smith's playing well at linebacker on the second level, and then those kids in the secondary played a lot. I mean, Quincy Mauger and Malcolm Parrish and those guys have been playing for 2 or 3 years. So I would venture. I don't spend a lot of time looking at the numbers, but defensively, they got to be pretty good. They're much better than they were in the first part of the year, too, when you watch the tape, especially on defense.
I guess kind of looking back now, you had ACC play over with and stuff, kind of what was your feel for, I guess, the season in terms of that aspect of it? How did you feel like you guys performed?
You're disappointed when you don't win your division. If you go game by game, there's a couple you'd love to have back. I mean, we played horrendously the first half against Clemson on offense. We kind of gift wrap the Miami game. I thought at least offensively, we had some things we could have done and should have done better. When they got the 2 turnovers, Pitt game was right there again. We lose by 3 on a kind of a tip ball, and they were close. North Carolina, we let get away from us, but we've had a hard time stopping them. So, you look back on what could have been. Of course, you could go the other way, and I'm sure the teams that played us could play the same game. So it's like anytime you're not winning the division, you're disappointed. It's what you set out to do.
What can you say about the be-back position with Dedrick being back after being out 2 weeks?
Well, it gives us some more depth. We kind of most games we played both those guys, and sure that's what'll happen again. So it's good to have him back. I think he's a good player. So never hurts to have one of your better players back playing.
Paul, you've had a chance to look at the 3 freshmen over the course of 3 or 4 games.
Mhm.
Are they progressing the way you felt they would?
Yeah, I think they're going to be good players. I think they're probably as athletic or more athletic than anybody we've had up there in a long time. And I think a lot of the freshmen are going to be good players. Dedrick Mills is going to be pretty good. I think Jalen Camp's going to be good. We've got a couple guys with redshirting on offense that I think are going to be good. So I think that class is going to turn out to be a good class for Georgia Tech.